Hey Hype, I hope you're having a fantastic summer. Before we get started today, grab a Bible and turn to Colossians 1:16. I'll give you a second to get there.
Laura.
Hey, Lord.
So how did it go with Kat? Did you talk to her?
Oh, well, Lord, not exactly.
Did you forgive her?
Well, Lord, I was just thinking, why should I forgive her?
Because I asked you to.
Well, yeah, I know you did, Lord, but why?
Well, you shouldn't have to know why, just that I asked you to do it.
Well, that doesn't make any sense, Lord. You don't understand the situation. Kathleen has an attitude problem.
Laura, you believe that I know what is best for you and for Kat?
Well, yeah, Lord.
Then you'll do this.
But, Lord...
This is no different than when I've asked you to do anything else.
Yes, this is, Lord. This is way different.
When I asked you to quit your job, you quit.
Well, of course, Lord, but I didn't like my job, so I was happy to leave, this is way different. Okay, Lord, you know what? I've got an idea. How about we give it a week and I'll pray about it?
I'll give you my answer now.
But, Lord...
Look, Kat's coming by here very soon.
She's coming
okay?
by here?
Yes.
Well, let's go.
Now's your chance to talk to her. I want you to forgive
Lord,
her.
you don't understand.
Hey, Laura, hi. It's been like 2 weeks since we've had coffee.
Oh, it has.
We should totally get together this week.
Wow, I can't do that. I am so busy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, how about next week?
Wow, actually, I don't think it's going to happen for a while.
Oh, well, is everything okay?
Oh, yeah, everything's great.
Uh-huh. All right. I guess I'll just, see you later then.
Bye. Lord, did you hear that attitude?
I thought you were going to forgive her.
I thought you said we could wait a week, Lord.
No, you said that.
Okay, Lord, you're being unreasonable, okay? Why don't you just go talk to Kathleen and have her come to me and ask for my forgiveness?
Laura, you need to obey. I want you to forgive Kat.
But Lord...
Why do you keep calling me Lord? You won't even do what I ask.
So maybe you don't really understand the term Lord, and that's understandable. It's not exactly a term we use a whole lot in our everyday lives. But that video gives us a good picture of what the word Lord looks like. A Lord is basically someone who rules over someone else. Maybe in history you talked about the Middle Ages and heard the term. But basically, your Lord is someone you obey. You do what they say without question. So in the Bible, Jesus is referred to as Lord by many people. But what makes him Lord? How does Jesus earn the right to be called Lord? Well, let's look at the book of Colossians in the first chapter starting in verse 16. It says, "For in him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities, all things have been created through him and for him. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together. And he is the head of the body, the church. He is the beginning and the firstborn from among the dead, so that in everything he might have the supremacy." Now, I admit some of that stuff is kind of confusing. Firstborn among the dead? What the heck? But basically, here's what Paul, the guy who wrote that, is trying to say. Jesus is head of all and created everything. In your world, think about your principal or at your school. Jesus is higher than your principal. Think about the President of the United States or kings or queens or anyone that has authority over other people. Jesus made those people and the people they rule over and the country they rule over and the planet they live on. Jesus is ruler or Lord over all that. He rules over and has command over everything because he created it. He was there before it was even created. He's Lord over everything and everyone because he created it. And if he created everything, including you and me, shouldn't we surrender to his lordship? And what I mean by that is, shouldn't we listen to the things he's trying to tell us? Shouldn't we try to be more like him? Let's spend the next few minutes talking about Jesus as our Lord and how we can live like he is.